Ajegunle is one of the suburbs of Lagos with high population density. Now, most of the residents are daily earners. That means they would need to go to work every day in order to feed. Now, with the lockdown, hunger beckons and a subsequent violation of the lockdown order. We visited for an assessment of what's happening in the locality. The Lagos lockdown continues, and it will appear compliance has, however, become selective. While some routes are more or less empty, Boundary Road in Ajegunle is a beehive of activities. Most of the residents here are daily earners and as such would need to go out if they must feed. The market is busy as sellers and buyers go about their normal activities, not minding the lockdown and the need for social distancing. There is a general apathy to the lockdown as the residents feel the government hasn't done enough to meet their basic needs if they must be kept indoors.
You go to the market every day, you want to feed your children, you want to take care of your bills, the house rent is there, your NEPA bill is there, the school fees is there, so many things that you want to do. As it speaks, this is close to a month and 1 week that we've been locked down. Every place has been shut down, the shops, even to the common people. Fine, they are really trying, we appreciate the government, but what we just want them to do for us is they should please help us. If there's any way they can feed us, there's any way they can send money to our accounts, at least major of us, we have this ATM and what's it called, VBN, they can just go there and at least give us money so that it will help us because it has not been easy. If you watch in a Ajegunle market, they say people should shut down. Check around. People are hungry out there. They come out every day, they want to do business. They come out every day, they want to drive their Okada, they want to drive their bike, one or two things. They should just please, we beg the government, they should help us. Anyhow they know they can do it, and we appreciate them.
Sometimes they beg to take sustain. 3 children, no food, no nothing. Now market they sell, nobody will know me for this area. We are hungry, a big power, we are suffering.
The lockdown has necessitated the government to begin palliative programs for the people. At the local council in Surulere, it's a different ball game. Some of the residents applaud the efforts of the local authority for reaching out to them.
I have a lot of friends in a lot of local government as per CDC. Sincerely speaking, not many of them are enjoying what we are enjoying now. I'm not saying in terms of money, okay? But this is a man that we talk to and he listens to the yearning of the people.
If you look around, Surulere is one of the most peaceful local governments in Lagos State, and they've been keeping to the governor's directive of staying at home. So if you want them to stay at home, obviously you have to encourage them to stay at home, and people are hungry. So this is like a way to support them and encourage them more to stay at home and maintain social distancing as it may be.
They share various food items to the vulnerable and elderly in their local constituency. With the lockdown, crime is now on the increase, and the police now need to patrol the area even more. But still, their presence barely inspires confidence.
If they should come out now, these policemen you see here, all of them will run away. We don't have security here in Lagos at all. We are the people that fight them ourselves. We can come out with our cutlass. Some guys will just come out with gun. Those that have licensed rifles, you know. So come out, we fight them. That's it. We don't have security. We fight our own here. But my main plea to the government is they should bring out the money people donated to them and help the poor masses.
Similarly, only recently, Ijesha in Surulere was in the news after a purported letter written by one of the gangs terrorizing communities surfaced on social media. We visited the house, which is on Teniola Street, to find out how the resident took the news and the actions taken.
The first day I called the state command and he said everything is under control, that police are Mount, Pako and Ijesha. And said, you should not worry. I've been coming outside at night to burn tires, to assist the street vigilantes. Since that time, everything has been peaceful and calm. No thing like 1 million boys or 100 million boys. We've not had anything from them because of the stuff we have been doing at night.
The security threat also sent jilters down the spine of other residents in Ijesha, who have now taken to night watch just to keep safe.
All of us will stay at alert. My wives were following me around, my wife was following me, my children, all of them. But we have to stay outside for them so that they can sleep inside.
As at when we visited, remains of burnt tires used by the vigilante group still litter the streets. As far as they're concerned, family safety overrides all other gratification.
I have to commend the effort of some vigilante that rise up to say that they are not going to allow their community to be rugged by people, evil people. So the people are really coming out to save their community from all these people that are terrorizing the area.
At Onyedoyin Street, some of the young boys in the area are seen eating food offered them by some members of the community. They claim the government palliative has not reached them and are very disappointed in the mode of sharing.
All the boys in our street, we are the one feeding them. We provide food. This afternoon, we've made kebab. We've given them to eat. See them. They are eating it. This grandma now said in the evening he will prepare rice and give them. If we not fill them, they will be stealing around us. And we don't want anyone to steal. They should help us.
Bẹ́ẹ̀mi ṣe wà yé mi ò ń ṣiṣẹ́ mi níṣẹ́ àwọn ọmọ mi náà ń bọ́ mi àwọn ọmọ tó dẹ̀ ń bọ́ mi wọ́n jẹ́ kán lọ síbi iṣẹ́ wọ́n fún wa ní nǹkan kan kán wá pín nǹkan fún wa kán gbé yajúlé kán má gbé fún anybody àwọn tó ń gbé fún wọn ò fún wa kán gbé yajúlé kán fún wa lójúlé kọ̀ọ̀kan kán má gbé fún yà kán fetí gbọ́ ní àárín nǹkan kan ní dúró Edoyin.
This our street now, we have 150 guys. So when they did not see anything to eat, what will happen? They will start locking the door.
What they want now is proper attention so the lockdown is not violated, which might jeopardize the fight against community spread of the disease.
They should bring it direct. We want it direct to the streets. They should share it accordingly to each house. They should not give anybody because we are not seeing anything.
However, it's another story in the Ikorodu area of Lagos, where the state government presence appears to have been felt by the people.
As you people are sharing food, you people should share money also.
Today, I thank the God, and He answered our prayer. Governor himself answered our prayer because nothing to eat for this area, and he did it. I thank him. I praise him.
This is something that started as soon as the federal government announced this lockdown. The governor said the poor people in our society are not going to be left to their own devices. And he said we are going to package food for them, the poorest of the poor. People are the lowest rung of the ladder. And we have been doing that. Even though many prominent Lagosians and worthy Lagosians are doing what we are doing today, looking out for other people who they can assist. But the governor felt personally that we should intervene in this area, and he said we should come here today, and we are here today.
With the rise in the number of confirmed cases of COVID-19 in the country, the need to guard against community infection or spread becomes more than ever very important and should therefore be taken as such. Citizens who are kept indoors should also find means to feed or be provided for, regardless of status or political leanings. There is obviously more work to be done by all and sundry to end the pandemic.